Hello guys, today I'd like to show you an amazing shop right in the center of Barcelona. They sell the famous Pata Negra. They might look very similar, but there are a big difference between them. As you can see by the price, there are 3 or 4 differences you have to bear in mind when you buy Jamón Ibérico. That's the name they are called. The most important is the type of animal they are made from. These hams, they come all from Iberian pigs. The Iberian pig is a black pig, like this. It only grows in Spain. Another great difference is if the ham comes from a back leg, the back leg, or the front leg. There are differences on the texture. The front legs are cheaper. They have this shape. They are cheaper because they have the texture is different. There is more fibers on the texture, so it's more chewy than meat. And the hams, the back legs, they have this shape, and the meat is made from muscle and fat, so it makes the texture much more smoother. Another great difference, maybe the biggest difference, are the hams that are fed with acorns. Acorns is this nut over here, for the people that is not too familiar with acorns. The acorn-fed hams are considered the finest in the world. And they are very nutty, very sweet, and with a very long-lasting aftertaste. The last thing you bear in mind when you buy ham is the age. The ones that are older have like a finer taste and a long-lasting flavor in your mouth. They are cooked from 1 year up to 4 years, more or less. The way we consume ham here in Spain is hand slice, and you see, this is hand slice, and then it's vacuum packed for long-lasting expiry date. It could last like this, like for another year easily. We don't use the fridge. You want to eat this room temperature, warm. Now, Jordi is his name. Hola, Jordi. Hello. He's slicing some ham. This is considered an art here in Spain. Thin slices, not very big. You don't want to put a lot of ham in your mouth. And here in Spain, we like it hand sliced, not because the machine does something wrong to the ham, but it's just because the machine does all the slices exactly the same way. When you cut by hand, you have bigger, smaller slices, thinner, thicker. It gives different texture. It's more interesting when you eat them this way. He's getting ready some ham, and he's probably going to vacuum pack for resale later. We don't use any fridge, and this is the best way to have ham. So as you see, this is a traditional ham shop here in Spain. If you have the chance to try some of these Iberian products, go for them because they are the taste is just amazing. I can't describe it. This, for example, is probably the finest hams you can get. Look at the price. That's for 100 grams. For a packet just like this. But it tastes amazingly, really. You should go for it if you could. So this is everything from me. Talk to you next time.